What is going on, guys? This is Gainz Gaming. Today we are on my alt account, my siege account, where I'm going to be doing ranged combat. I will be migrating out of 1079 very shortly. The kingdom I'm going to, I've not yet announced it, but that kingdom is currently at the end of their KVK. So I will be keeping you guys posted on when I do migrate my account. But we do need to do a couple things on this account before I migrate it. First of all, I need to open up a ton of different items because I want to be able to craft as many things as possible before I migrate the account. And I want to make sure I know exactly how many materials I have to use before migrating. That way I can plan out what all I can craft, and then I can send off the rest of my resources to players in 1079 for their KVK. Now, the one really unfortunate thing is that since the kingdom I'm going to is still in KVK and 1079 is at the end of their pre-KVK, entering KVK in just over a day at the time of this recording, I'm going to be ending up using all of my crystal chests going into this KVK that I'm not going to be around for. So the same exact thing happened to my main account when migrating to 1846. I had to migrate mid KVK in 1079, which meant I lost all my crystal chests going into 1846. This is basically what I had going into my KVK on my main account is 1.5 million crystals. I had 15 of these legendary chests to open up at the beginning of the KVK, when typically you might go in with 4 or 5, maybe even 6 million crystals at the beginning of the KVK. Can't remember the exact amount for the max amount of tech, but I did miss out on a ton of tech, which is going to be the same exact story going into my next KVK on this account. But what are you going to do? I'm just going to have to deal with it for that first KVK and build up the rest of my account as much as possible. That way I'm as strong as possible going into that KVK. Now, looking at stats in this account, very abysmal. I have barely used this whatsoever when it comes to fighting. And so the important thing is looking at the commanders I have available. Now, I am still working with support on the swap event because I was one of the people that thought it was ending at reset on January 15th and ended at like 4 UTC on January 15th. So it went away like 20 hours before it said it was supposed to. And so I'm currently working with support, trying to get a couple of these commanders expertise. Currently, I have Babur at 5511. I have Gaja at 5225. I have Gonzalo at 5532. And currently, I have 262 gold heads. Now, I do have VIP 14, so I'll be getting 3 gold heads every single day, which is super nice. So that by the time I go into my next KVK, I will have enough gold heads to expertise Gonzalo for sure. And so that way I'm at least in a good spot with that. But obviously I would like to have more than 2 ranged commanders expertised by the time I go into my next fight. But also with this account, I have not yet opened up any of my gold keys or anything like that when the new ranged commanders were released. So today we'll be able to unlock them, which is going to be super nice. I can expertise those commanders and start to invest into gear for those commanders as well, because I want to field as many ranged marches as possible. So we're going to start with the supply boxes here first. We have just under 4,000 of these. So we're going to go ahead and open up all these at once. This is going to give us speed ups, resources, and keys, I believe. So let's go ahead and just open up all of them at once here. We got some building speed ups. We got 35 gold keys, good amount of training speed ups, and then good resources here too. Very, very solid. Some silver keys as well. The one thing that kind of sucks is that you get research and building speed ups from these, which, you know, kind of useless. But, you know, what are you going to do? Still pretty solid. Next here, we have 251 days of magic chests. Now, keep in mind, these are from the daily objectives. So every single day you finish your daily objectives, you get a magic chest. So that means that this is 251 days worth of magic chests. So I've not opened this in well over half a year. So we're going to open these up 50 days at a time. Let's just start off with one. So it's nice 250 even. We got some AP, love it. Now, the rewards here aren't fantastic, but they add up over the course of time. And if you do your daily objectives every day, you build up a lot of value. So let's open up 50 days at a time. Here we go. First one here, 2800 AP, love it. Basic army expansion, some speed ups, and some teleports. I do need teleports on this account, so that is very solid. Currently, I have 137, but those go out pretty quickly. Next here, another 50. You got 3 more army expansions. I love that. I definitely need more of those. 21 AP recovery. We got 13 hours of speed ups and some P shields. Pretty solid. We got 3 more of these to open up. 5 more expansions. Those are great. Some speed ups, AP recovery. Nice. Last couple here, we have 3 more expansions, more speed ups, more AP, and then the last 50 days, 2 targeted teleports, 12 hours of speed ups, another teleport, some expansions, and some recovery. So now we have 40 of these 25% expansions and 14 50%, which is fantastic. We do have quite a bit of reserves here to use up to, but I did pop a bunch during the training stage. I did do some training already for 1079. I maxed out the rewards for that, but I do have 52k siege and then 20,000 for each of these, just to use up the temple buff as well as the kingdom buff that we had going on. It just made sense to do it. So taking advantage of those buffs. That way I can go into the next KVK with plenty of troops. Currently, I have just under 1.1 million siege, and then I also have some cavalry for rallies too. Coming back in here, I'm not going to open up the cave treasures because those actually give you opened resources, which I don't want to do, and they don't get you materials, which is what I'm really doing this for. So I'm not going to open these until I get to my new kingdom, but we will go ahead and open up the 31 kingdom supply chests. I was not able to do Marauders a ton, but I did get, I think, like 10 or 15 of these chests. So, better than nothing, but wasn't able to do a ton of Marauders because of work. But let's open up all 31. We're going to do 10 at a time. We'll start with 11 just to make it a little bit simpler. But starting off here, Kingdom Supply chests. We got some materials. That's really what I'm in this for. Materials and gems are pretty much it. Now we'll drop down to 10. Got 200 gems. Nice. A couple materials there. The speed ups aren't bad either. I definitely won't complain about that. 2 days of speed ups is solid. But the materials is really what I care the most about. That one, not so great. 100 gems and then 1 blue ebony. Not fantastic. We have Crusader supply chests. These give a ton of AP, which is super, super nice. We'll open these up 50 at a time. We'll just start with 50 and then open up 37 at the end. Here we go. 2,500 AP, another 6,000 AP. AP and gems, that's pretty much what these are good for. And these are from rebuilding the Ruined Crusader Fortress. You spend resources and you get some goodies here. So some more AP there, some gems. Awesome. We got 1,000 more AP, 3,500 more AP. You also get a lot of research speed ups, which on this account actually isn't worthless because I am not max tech. So, when I do actually do research, it actually pays off. So, but the biggest thing with these are the AP, by far, the AP. Definitely worth doing this on your farm accounts if you use AP on them. If you don't use AP, obviously not worth it. But if you are somebody that uses AP, definitely worth investing into. Let's actually see what that gave us. 25 of the 500s and 24 of the 1000s. So that's pretty solid. That's like 45,000 AP. Quick math, I probably did that wrong, but whatever. Next here we have compensation chests, 6,400 of these. These will just give us some 1,000 or 1 minute speed ups, I should say, about 1,000 of each, plus some resources. So not too bad. And now here we have the Treasure of the Warrior Queen. We get 12 of these a day, so quite a bit saved up. We're going to open up all 3,169. I typically try to do smaller batches, but this is too big of a number to do that. So we're just going to open up all of them. We want to get some gold keys and then obviously silver keys, but I really just want gold heads, which the odds are I'm not going to get any, but we can hope, right? All 3,169 here. Are you kidding me? Bro, I never get gold heads and I get 4. Are you kidding me? Dude. That is insane. On my main account, I've opened up over 10,000 at a time. Pretty sure it was like 10,000. It was a lot of these, and I did not get a single gold head. And here I get 4. Of course, on an alt account or a farm account, it's so stupid how lucky farm accounts can get. And then we also have these to trade in. 1,100, 5.5 million individual credits is very, very solid. I love that. We'll have to buy some stuff. Definitely have to get some passports with those. Currently have 20. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. By the time I migrate, we'll have to check, obviously. But let's go ahead and do some keys. We're going to start with silver keys because we got the most of those. So 4,671. I'm going to open up all at a time because doing batches of 10 is stupid. Open up all of them. Didn't crash the game. Gotta love that. Biggest thing here is speed ups. I mean, You don't really care about any of these things, but we do have the new commanders. We have Catherine and we have Narcissus, so we got those unlocks, which is nice. But then the speed ups are fantastic too. Next here, we have the gold chest, 1170 of these. Let's open up one and we'll do all of them. Here we go. We'll see if we can expertise any commanders here. We got some unlocks to the new commanders. Nice. About 360 hours of speed ups roughly. We got some of these newer commanders to invest into. I have plenty of the universals as well, but we'll use those up. We got 22 of the new commander. Kayak? I have no clue. We'll probably be able to expertise Cleo, actually, which is nice. 2 more than new commander, 4 Mulan, 3 Martel, 11 Cleopatra. Holy crap, we'll definitely be able to expertise her. Goodness gracious. 5 El Cid, 3 Seondok. Pretty solid. Now we have 1,277 crystal keys. This is the bread and butter right here. Let's hope we get lucky, get some legendaries. Pretty good amount of blueprints there. Give me some materials. 1 legendary material is not great. We got kind of wrecked, not gonna lie. That is not great. 500 hours of speed ups is good, but the material is very, very low in materials. That is very unfortunate. Looking at blueprints, we got Navarre's Control, Commander's Boots, Sacred Grips, and then Tacits. Let's see, do we have any of the siege gear? We have a couple of the siege gear, which is okay. But definitely could have been better. It's kind of unfortunate. But let's take a look here. Vanquisher Pop, of course. Let's see if we can expertise any commanders. I believe Cleo should be able to be expertise. Let's take a look. Yes, it is. With 114 to spare. Go ahead and be able to get, you know, an extra 2,000 resources every time. Whoop, whoop. And then we can put some more skills onto there. We'll be able to expertise him eventually, but let's see. Anyone else we're able to put more skills into? Nice. And toss another one into double C. Freddy can get some love. Can actually get 2 more into him. Pretty solid. Julius Caesar can get 1 more skill. Mulan. I'm not really close to expertising many commanders on here, but obviously this was a farm account for a very, very long time, so that's to be expected. Let's see, anyone else? We have Phyrus as well. But we will be able to expertise these commanders. Let's level these up real quick. I have so many stars, my goodness. Because I will be able to use multiple siege marches, which is nice. So we'll probably get these at least to level 40. So we can unlock that 4 skill and get the expertise as well. And then I believe Catherine is the better one for primary from what I've seen. I believe that's what Mr. Siege has said as well. But we'll definitely find a spot for Narcissus too. And then Catherine will also level up. There we go. We got her to level 4 too. We have 1,500 heads, so I'll do this off camera and expertise both of them. But then we also have this guy. I don't know what he's really good for. I haven't really looked into him a whole lot. Probably will never use him. But we also have Wok, Lady 6 guy, which is a gathering commander. So I'll definitely level her up just so that I can use her for gathering. Obviously, I think she's good at gathering food from what I've seen. Which, for the longest time on this account, gold has been the priority. But now that, you know, this is going to be a siege account, I don't really care about gold besides for crafting stuff, because I really just need food, wood, and stone for the most part. You know, obviously, like, you need some gold, but not really a whole lot, because, I mean, for the most part, you're just using T4. I'm not planning on getting T5 anytime soon, so don't really have any need for that. And when looking at my account here, I don't have a ton in items, but I do have a good amount of speed ups. I have 1,057 days of speed ups in universals. So I got a lot of speed ups to use up. I have a lot of, chests to open up here too. It'll suck, getting rid of resources. I did send over a ton already to Abu here. I think I sent him like 6 billion, around 6 billion. Sent him a lot of wood, but I'll be sending people more resources before I migrate once once I finish upgrading stuff. But I will be able to do a lot of crafting. I will have to figure out what I have materials for. I'll probably do a live stream for that just because people like to watch that live. We also have to do armaments at some point. That might be before KVK kind of thing. So we'll have plenty of time for those. Just for people watching, let's actually do some random armaments just because why not? A little bonus for people that made it this far in the video. We'll open up the 17 blue ones here. We got pretty much no V formation, so I'll just recycle all of those. Open up 7 more here. We'll open up the 6 legendary as well. No V formation. That's really all I care about. Open up all 6 of these. And no V formation, no inscriptions either to transfer over, unfortunately. So recycle all of those too, I guess. Let's see, how many of those things do I have? 473. We'll wait for this, for the actual video, but we will open up or buy those as well before they refresh in 50 minutes. But if you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like and subscribe. Let me know down below what pairings you think I should run for my ranged combat, because I think this will be a lot of fun. I'll probably have 3 or 4 ranged combat marches on the field, which is going to be fantastic. It'll be a lot of fun trying those out and figuring out what's going to be the best pairing. I'll definitely be working with Mr. Siege on my pairings as well to figure out what's going to do the best in the open field. So if you are not subscribed to Mr. Siege either, make sure you subscribe to him. He is a full ranged combat account, so make sure you check him out. And if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.